Good at the activation space. It's feeling good. All right, we tuned in, Rap Radar Live. Today, I usually say we have a special guest, but special today might be an understatement. This brother sitting to my right is just a legend in this culture. You know, we got the production game on lock, we got the DJing, and now we're at the special No Commission edition of Cigar Talk. I got my man, the legend himself, Mr. Swizz Beatz. What's going on, my brother?
What's going on, King?
How's everything, man?
Oh, man, we here, out here in Miami.
Absolutely. Yo, this is an amazing activation, my brother. I seen you. You was already living your best life in the crib, skating, had the museum, and now we're here at this activation space. We got the No Commission going on, and how does it feel just to kind of, you know, have it just be here right now when everything going on?
I mean, everything is a blessing. You know, when we wake up in the morning, that's a blessing. Yeah. And, you know, even sitting here talking with you is a blessing. You know, we never know who's going to be where or who's going to be what. So we got to show all respect as much as we can. But to be honest, I'm just having fun. And some of it feel real and some of it don't. But I maintain my composure and just know that I got positive intentions. And I see that a lot of people really understand. They're really starting to understand my mission. You know, and to be here and to have probably the only thing happening in Basel that's really 100% for the artists. Yeah. You know, because the artists keep 100% of what they sell. It's free for the people to get in. All the people have to do is RSVP. They got the big concerts all night. Right. You know, we turn up. The fact that we sitting in No Commissions right now. Right now. And this is the Cigar Library Lounge. Wow. The Cartier Cigar Library Lounge. Ooh. Yep. What you smoking on?
Man, I got this smooth. It's the Kirisha right here. Very smooth. What you smoking on?
Big dog. I went with a Davidoff, you know.
Davidoff, I like that. Yeah. I like that. So why was it important to you? Because we just had, you know, a lot of, you know, it was a perfect price point, right? You got price points of all options, different people kind of getting involved. Why was it important for you to, you know, have it to where the, you know, the artists are getting 100%?
I think more artists are calling to get into the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them know they got an RSVP.
Let them know. 11365. So I said, yeah, why is it important just for you to make sure that, you know, the artist got 100%, you know, it's getting people at different price points able to get involved and active in art, right? Like to kind of bridge the music and art scene together again.
Yeah, I think it's two different things. Like I think that the part where I'm giving the artist 100% is because it's a celebration for the artist. Now the price points, I felt that I wanted to create the entry point because art always felt like so hard to get into if you don't got a lot of money. Yeah. And it just felt like it was for rich people. You know, in No Commissions, you can get works $50, $100, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, all the way up to $100,000 or couple of $100,000. So there's a level in this show for everyone. Absolutely. You know, art should be accessible for everyone as well. Right. You know, so that's why you know we just not being greedy.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. But it's smooth, man. I like this business model you got going on, man. And obviously, you know, we just had a big moment with you graduated from Harvard, man. That's big for the culture, right? Just a celebration of education. Just talk to me about that, right? Because you stayed on campus, brother. This ain't like just, you know, I'm back and forth. Like you on the campus really working. What was that experience like?
Look, man, you know, it comes a time where us creatives, we gotta use more than our creative skills to make it past levels that we want to go. You know, us as creatives, we always feel like we're superheroes. And at some point we are. We do a lot of magic. Yeah. But it comes a point in time where we can't depend on third parties to be our brains. And I got tired of that. And it goes to show you why so many creative and talented people don't own things. You look at how many artists, living, non-living, that really was financially successful. Yeah. It's not a lot. You know, and the only way that we're going to do that is to further the education. So I invested 3 years in the OPM program at Harvard to further 20 years of things that I got planned, inshallah, right? So I just thought that it was cool to go back and put this work in right now. I'm not 40 yet. Yeah. So it's like, let me put this in and I got, you know, the rest of my life, you know, to look forward to, inshallah, again. Right. But a lot of people was giving me a lot of slack for going to school and I couldn't understand it.
I saw that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, did you get, all right, so the people in the class, did you get the slack or the love, like, oh, it's Swizz? Like, what was the actual?
No, my class is different. Yeah. My class was all owners of companies around the world and presidents of companies around the world. That's why it's called OPM, owners, presidents, management.
Yeah.
So it's all owners and presidents that own. My class is big, like it was.
Yeah, the
my
big
class
dogs,
was
yeah,
I
right.
was like one of the youngest successful people in my class. So you have to be successful to actually be.
So what was the level? It was like a 200 million cap or something like that?
Numbers was big. You know, you had to be a major shareholder in
Right.
the business that is very successful, and co-owner in Monster Electronics. You know, so my portfolio just with Monster Technology allowed me to even be eligible to be in that program. But it's 38 different countries plus. I got connections all over the world. Shout out to my OPM 48. Shout out to OPM 50.
Right.
You know, the CEO of Davidoff is in my class. So we represent.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So that's the level of the vibes.
Right.
But I just wanted people to understand that you're never too successful to continue learning. Period. There's no cap on. You should forever be a student.
Right.
We don't live long enough to know everything. Name someone and show me someone that know everything.
Right.
I bet you can't.
That's a fact. But it's interesting because I saw LL Cool J, man. He was in, I don't know if it was the same program as yours, but he also graduated from Harvard recently, and it's kind of just, making education like cool, like it's a thing, like to learn, to be able to learn in our community, man.
I mean, look at LL's success.
Yeah.
He really is the GOAT if you really think about it.
That's a fact.
First artist to go platinum in hip hop.
Yep.
LL Cool J.
Right.
As far as I know, maybe the facts have changed. As far as I know,
yeah,
that's LL Cool J.
Absolutely.
And the fact that he's still making new money today with no record, like
real talk, with no record,
no records out.
No record, yeah.
And then he lined it up to where he went back to further his education as well.
Right.
He definitely. People should you think I didn't need it, like he's the GOAT. Right. But it goes to show you that, as long as people want to learn, you should support them, because a lot of us are suffering because we don't have that educational side.
Right.
Right now, a lawyer can't tell me too much that I don't know.
Yeah.
And I didn't study law.
Right.
Right. But I got sides of the business that's common sense. And there's guidelines that you're just gonna have to know if you're trying to get to the billionaire status.
That's a fact.
Period.
That's a fact. So also with L, man, I seen him. He was on the gram, going off to the theme music. Swizz, you was in your producer bag on that one. Now the crazy thing is, right?
It's cheers. We ain't even cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta get a little sip of Cartier.
Hold on, what is this?
Cheers to the. What's that? Oh, they got the paper in there. Come on,
it's brand new.
Yeah, the brand. It's new cups. We got that. Yeah, there you go, my man.
Cheers,
Smoke,
Rap Radar.
Smoke, absolutely.
Cigar Talk.
Smoking good.
Swizz Beatz
good.
Hair. No commissions. 21 and over. This grown business.
This is grown business. Grown moves right here. So tell me about the theme music, right? Because when I listen to this track, I bumped the Fab Jada, and when I hear that record, it doesn't sound like the typical Swizz. Like if I didn't hear you on the drops coming in, I wouldn't have assumed it was you. What was that kind of like, getting in that mode and creating for that? Because that's a record right there.
You know something, man? I'm in a different space, dog. And my predictable days are over. Right?
Yeah.
My predictable days are over.
Showtime.
And shout out to Harvard. Shout out to No Commission. Shout out to all those things that it's a lot of sunshine outside for those things.
Right.
With my record, it's called Poison.
Poison.
It's the name of my record.
That's the name of your record. Coming out. When is it? We got a date, or we got a
top of the year?
Top of the year. Poison.
Top of the year. I'm gonna give.
I hear that. That's exclusive.
Top of the year. I'm giving people the Poison.
That's Rap Radar exclusive. Poison,
I'm giving people the Poison.
Talk about it.
I took all the radio hits off my record. I'm giving you straight, uncut, raw Poison.
Now, is this something like a Swizz Beatz album that we're looking forward to? This is the album. All right. This is the album. All right. So I see you. We saw you in the studio. I see you with Chance. I see you out there with Cole. We see you even with the young boy Tekashi 6ix9ine. Are these everybody that's kind of involved with the project?
Yeah. We working.
Right.
We working. Right. And everybody on the record, you probably ain't heard them like that even a long time or ever.
Yeah.
Right? Even a long time or ever.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We looking forward to that.
Don't get this Bally.
Oh, don't get it confused.
Don't get this Bally silkness.
Time out, but the thing is, you doing these brands, like you the brand guy now. You just did this collaboration with Bally. I seen you got the Bally. How did that kind of come about? What's up with that?
I've been doing collaboration. I kind of was one of the people that set the tone for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually quiet about it, but now it's like, you know what? Let the PR talk.
Yeah.
Let people really understand what I have going on. Come in a more comfortable space with it.
Right.
You know, starting from when I used to own Kid Robot.
Yeah.
You know, to Louboutins with Christian.
You know, first with the spikes, brother.
I mean, that was his
That was
partner.
your thing. Yeah,
Right?
that's a fact.
You know, I just wanted to show people that you could diversify your portfolio outside of music and do other things you love. I love watches, so this is my watch with Zenith.
Smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
See that band looking nice.
Yeah, you know.
Smooth.
You know, on the bezel it says "Sky's not the limit, it's just a view."
That's just saying. I like that.
Yeah, and then on the inside, you looking
See
on
the
the
inside.
inside.
Yeah, zoom in on that. Look at that. Ooh, look at the craftsmanship though.
Yeah, it says,
Craftsmanship.
never let people tell you what you can't do, because sky's not the limit, it's just a view.
Man,
You understand? Don't let people tell you what you can't do. Everybody want to tell you what you can't do. Show them what you can do.
I like that. Yo, Elliot, I need a raise because I need to go get that. Elliot, let me know, man.
I gave one of these away in the raffle when we launched it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
All right.
You know, somebody from the culture got it too. I love
like
seeing that.
I like that. All right, so we got to get to the people been wanting to know. Now, this is the thing, right? So when we first connected, we had the Mayweather-McGregor promo fight.
Yeah.
I see you there. We chopping it up, and that's when the big storm hit. It was the Swizz Beatz versus Timbo beat battle. Like the world stopped. Everybody's looking forward to it. It's crazy.
You don't want no problems.
Oh, man, listen, we trying to figure out who wants the smoke. What's up? We trying to figure out
You
Timbo.
see what I got in my hand, right?
Right.
This is cigar talk,
That's
right?
a fact. So we see. All right, I seen y'all go back and forth. What's the status of it right now? Are we gonna get to it, or what's it looking like?
Yeah, well, you know, I had to finish school. I had to handle my business.
Yeah.
And so we just figured that, you know, we save for the top of the year as well.
Okay.
Nobody's bowing out.
Nobody's bowing, so it's a go. It's we with the smoke still.
Why not?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? It's for the culture. It's for the people.
Right.
And I don't even want to call it a battle. I want to call it a celebration. Right?
I like that.
You know, it's enough going on with our culture for us to be battling, and you know, that word just calls for.
Just freak.
I don't know, like,
No, I feel you. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
celebration of talent.
Clash.
Absolutely.
Give me a sound clash.
Yeah.
Give me a celebration. But you know, we're gonna treat it as a sport.
Right.
He's gonna come in on his, you know, on his best game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in on my best game, and you know, let the strong.
The
strong
best
survive,
way in. That's
baby.
a fact. All right. So was it like a kind of, because we seen the Instagram clips where you was in your mode, you was in your bag, making your beats going
I wasn't
off.
in my bag.
That wasn't even the bag. That was
He
was
was launching
little envelope. That was
he was launching missiles, and I had to go downstairs and make those right quick.
Yeah.
You know, like that wasn't even calculated. I was like,
Right.
man.
Yeah, he was launching the missiles.
Timbaland is not to be played with.
Absolutely.
Like, don't get it twisted. Like, my shoulders is loose, but it's not a comfortable
right.
walking.
It ain't just an easy. Yeah.
Man, that like,
Absolutely.
just think
That's
about it.
Aaliyah and Missy. Oh, we got
I mean, that's a lot of smoke.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of smoke.
That's a fact.
But we ready for all of it.
All right, so let's talk about the first one real quick, right? Because that was epic, brother. That was just pure for the culture. Like, I'm in this chat room, it's Meek, it's Stout, the whole culture is literally in this chat room at one time. Like, I was about to put my resume in the shit and just everybody was in there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
What kind of gave you the, you know what I'm saying, the gumption to just, kind of like go into that and get that first one just popping like that? What was that like to you in that moment?
I wasn't even on the Bacardi 8.
Yeah, oh, you wasn't even.
I wasn't even on the Bacardi 8
Shout out
on
to
that.
the Bacardi 8, yeah, shout out.
As far as the battle with me and Jess,
Yeah.
Jess wanted that battle very bad.
Yeah.
Or whatever we want to call it. That was a battle at that particular time. And I didn't really understand. I was on Nori's show.
Right.
I was on Drink Champs.
Shout out to Drink Champs.
And he brought up when me and Kanye did our thing on
At
Summer Jam.
Legendary.
Right?
Legendary.
And I said, you know, I didn't really want to do that with Kanye because he was more on the rapping vibe at that time.
Right.
Right? So, but he was the only one that answered
The
when I was like, yo, let's just do it for the culture.
facts.
And so at that particular time, Just Blaze didn't answer us back.
Yeah.
Now there's some speculations of me reaching out or not reaching out, whatever. So
Right.
he took that and felt like I was false promoting, I guess.
Okay.
Man, yo, you never reached out to me. I'm ready. Whatever. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I was like, I kind of like dodged it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like in China. And I was like, nah, man, you know what? You probably would have beat me in that anyway. So we good. Then when I came back, he wanted to do an interview. And he had a documentary going on that. And I was like, you know what? I landed. I said, yo, I'll do an interview. Let's do it.
Right.
Right? Because that's just me. And then while we on camera, which y'all going to see this footage because he has it.
We looking for that.
He started bringing up 2000 and how him and his cousin had a problem with me and this and that. And they wanted the reason why he wanted to battle.
Oh, this was some long history.
This is something
already built up.
This is something he wanted to get off his chest. Like, I'm not prepared. Like that man was prepared. He had a full set.
So he had a whole week of
he had like a full set. Like when I was looking at his computer, when you look at the beginning of the battle, I was on his computer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that boy organized. But Just Blaze is a weapon also. He's nothing to be played 100%. With. Some people say I won. Some people say I didn't.
Yeah.
You understand? You know.
How do you feel?
I felt I won.
I feel like that too. Honestly, the thing about that made it so crazy is that I forgot some of them hits that y'all had. Like when you came with the Blue Streak, Come Big Daddy, I forgot. I was like, oh my God, there's so much history.
It's all about two things. It's all about catalog, and it's all about presentation and selection. With Just Blaze, he's a master sound boy.
Yeah.
In selection.
Absolutely.
I got 550 songs in my catalog. I only played 40.
Man.
You understand? So the math, I didn't prepare. I just was, whatever he would play, I would just go in and just counter it.
Right.
I can't do that with Timbaland.
Yeah.
No, sir, bossy.
So I'm glad you know what's up. I'm glad you know what's up, though. I like that.
It's fun.
Right.
Those are all my guys. And the fact that we was able to shed light on producing as a sport almost, I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
Like it made people look at us as producers in a dope way. It's like, wow, like, oh, when's the next one? And when's the next one? You know, like when they see me and Tim think it's gonna be different. We got undercards and everything.
Right.
So y'all
got undercards for the battles?
We got undercards for the battle. So we're gonna lead the smoke.
Oh yeah.
But the smoke that's before us?
Oh my God. Oh, we got undercards. This is Rap Radar exclusive, by the way. We got the Timbaland, Swizz Beatz. We got undercards. This is a full event. This is a real thing. This is bigger than the IG Live. This is a real.
Why not?
You right, brother. Keep creating.
You got two giants.
That's a fact.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go. I like that, man. So the thing that was interesting to see about that battle in particular, man, is just kind of when you guys have throw the whole beats on, it's just so much. It's just that energy that you get, right? And one of the things I remember in particular that kind of stood out was I remember I being at the 40-40, and we in the back, and I think this is right when Hov came back from Cuba. And so he had the whole situation going on. He was talking about the Cuba story. The next day I wake up and that open letter dropped.
I ain't even play that.
What?
Like I look back at so many things I didn't play.
Right.
Felt like I played myself.
Right.
But it's okay.
But it's all good. We're gonna get to it, man. I like that, man. So another one, just switching gears a little bit. I kind of just want to get your take on. So we see in the media right now, man. You and DMX, man, y'all did some legendary shit together. Like it's legendary. Like stuff that it's embedded in the DNA of hip hop, man.
Yeah.
And it hurts me sometimes just to see, man. It just feels like X has always kind of had his run-ins with the law and whatever the case is. And I know recently he had a situation where he pled guilty to some tax stuff. And how does that kind of just make you feel as that that being your man? Like that's not just like an artist I work with. That's your man. And how does that just him going through all of that stuff kind of make you feel?
I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
But as grown-ups, we gotta live our life, right? I've been supporting X since we were sleeping on floors together. We've been supporting each other.
Yeah.
Each other, not I. It's not about I. It's about we. And I'm gonna always support X.
Right.
As far as music, X is always. That's something he's doing in sleep.
Yeah.
But I can say that my dog he's spiritually and mentally and physically the best I've ever seen him.
Okay.
See him with a lot of weight on him.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. And I gotta let him do his thing because he's carrying it out. His thing is bigger than everything.
Right.
You understand? And I will forever support him. I will forever hold him down. You know, and there will be an X record.
It will be X record.
Yeah, but he got to be ready.
Right. 100%.
I could want an X album 100 years, but if X is not ready, nobody gets it.
Yeah.
I feel X is ready.
Okay.
He got to go through his situation, which we all had, and we all, you know, nobody in this industry is living perfect.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's a
X
fact.
is just honest about his stuff, right? A lot of people going through worse problems than him.
Right.
They hide it under the door. X is one of the realest artists I ever met in my life. People compare him to Pac. I don't.
Yeah.
Pac was a poet. X is a poet. Pac was an actor. X was an actor.
Right.
The only thing that was different, that was when X had about 30 million in the bank, he was still writing his raps in abandoned buildings. You
30 million and he's in abandoned buildings?
Abandoned buildings.
Oh my God.
Sticking to his craft. You never seen X with a Bentley, a Benz, a
Right.
Maybach, iced out, this and that, like minimalist.
Right.
X is one of one, none before, none to come.
That's a fact.
They lucky that my man has been dealing with something.
Yeah.
Because if X wasn't dealing with something, a
It'd
lot of
be
people would have third row, fourth row seats at the show.
Facts.
Okay? Let's look at the Woodstock tape.
That was the whole country outside.
Let's look at the Woodstock tape.
Oh my God.
My man had everybody under pressure.
Facts.
They lucky. And they might not be lucky for so long. Okay? They might not be lucky for so long.
Listen, man, we are looking forward to that, man. Just honestly, the Dean family is just getting to it, man. I saw, listen, your wife, Alicia, she just posted a picture with M. What's up? Is she on a new album?
Yeah, she on the album.
She on the album?
Shout out to M.
Yeah.
He was very gracious about how he went about that.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to him, shout out to Paul. He has a great project, you know, and even M, you know, a lot of people counted him out. And he was the nucleus
Right.
of it at one particular time.
Absolutely. Hottest out at one particular
Right?
time. Facts.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Let's go. You can never count talent out. I've been counted out a bunch of times.
Right.
I've been hot and cold a bunch of times. I've been rich and poor a bunch of times. You either got it or you don't. You're either born with it or you're not.
Right.
You understand? Like a lot of people count a person out when they down and out. It's probably the worst thing you could do. Because when that person get back up, you're gonna be very uncomfortable.
That's a fact. This is a fact.
People are about to be very uncomfortable with a lot of things, man.
Right. Man, like I said, I appreciate just what you are bringing to the culture, man. Not just musically, man, but everything else. Like we said, the celebration of art, the celebration of education, and just the business aspect, man. Like one of the things I know you are very instrumental with Lorenzo at the UFC, kind of, bringing in that Reebok deal, and
You did your homework.
we listen. This rap radar, baby. We know everything out here. We doing the work, man.
Shout out to Lorenzo. He out here in Miami right now buying up all the art.
Swizz, just the business aspect, is that something that you look for, or is it just coming to you when that's kind of going on? What is that like?
I always been like that.
Yeah.
You know, I always been consistent, but I always been low about it.
Right.
You know, like a lot of people wouldn't know that I formalized UFC into a uniform sport.
Right.
Some people didn't like that happened because, you know, I guess different endorsements and this, that, and the third, but the NFL, the NBA, soccer, you know, all of those different sports were uniform, and it made it look like a movement rather than something that was just off the street that people didn't have to respect.
Right.
So notice when UFC gets formalized, uniform, and then it sells.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
Boy,
Right?
man, listen,
You know,
man.
and you can YouTube Lorenzo and them
Yeah.
talking about that being my idea. Shout out to the entire Fertitta family, you know, my whole UFC fam.
Yeah.
You know, they've been very good to me.
Right.
They've supported a lot of artists in No Commission. They bought a lot of artwork from No Commission, and it's been amazing.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, Swizz, listen, man, I know you got a lot of things to do, man, and I just wanted to...
Man, ask me some more stuff. Man.
Listen, man, that's what I'm waiting for, man. This is what I'm talking about right here.
I've been waiting to get on Rap Radar.
Oh, for sure. The fan? All right, we gonna get to it. Swizz, this is what it's perfect right here. This is what I'm talking. Light up, baby. There you go. There you go. All right. Now, this is another thing I wanted to know, right? So, I read Charlemagne the God's book. I read the shout out to Charlemagne, Black Privilege.
Damn.
Excellent, amazing book. If you haven't read it, you need to go get that. I read this book, and in the book, he says that he had an artist named Lil Rue. This is way back. So he said he met you at Mano's video shoot, High Hater. He met you at the High Hater video shoot. You guys didn't know each other at this point, right? And he said that you showed him love. I had Charlemagne on the show about 2 weeks ago. So he said that you showed him, Swizz showed me love. He didn't know me. He didn't know it. He went to go take his artist, Lil Rue, and get him a deal.
Yeah.
How is it that you're able to just kind of, because in the industry, you don't really see that, right? It's a very like, you know, what can you do for me? What have you done for me lately business? But just the person that you are and everybody vouching for your character is just like, yo, that you've been a stand-up guy that's just been willing to, you know, kind of just, you know, reach that helping hand, man. Like, talk about that. Like, what was that like? And what did you see in Charlemagne in particular that made you want to just help the brother out?
You know what, man? We just got to start saying yes more than no. You know, sometimes we feel we bigger than what we really are.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget that same person asking us to do something, we was just them.
That's a fact.
Right? And the way he came and the way he approached, I could tell that it really meant a lot to him. And I could tell that he thought I was going to say no. And the way that he greeted me, and we got to work on our greetings.
Okay.
Right? And the reason why I say that is because nobody owe anybody anything.
Facts. Real talk. So how do you personally feel about like the youth and the new movement, right? Because a lot of the guys that, like I said, you're a legend that's been here. The 90s run that y'all had, like you said, it's still continuing today. This is a different level. But the way that y'all ran the 90s and everything that was going on, a lot of people from that time don't necessarily relate to the youth and what's going on now. But when I look at you still embrace the young guys and the young cats, man.
You know how we ran the 90s?
I seen videos. I wish I was there, man.
But you know how we ran the 90s?
Let me know.
The same way they're running right now. They didn't understand us. We was rebellious. We was doing things that our previous generation didn't do.
Right.
That's how we ran the 90s. So how am I going to argue about how the youth is running these things now? Whether I agree with some things or whether I don't. It doesn't matter. It's not for me to understand fully.
Right.
I'm not 18 years old anymore. You understand? So I got to embrace what's going on. And if I see problems with it, help change. How many people in our industry are sitting down talking to the youth? When you see me in the studio with those particular people and those young guys, I'm talking to them. Right. I'm giving them knowledge. I'm helping them out with different things. Instead of sitting from the sideline talking about, this ain't it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how can you help it be it?
Right.
Right? Are we really taking the time out to speak to the youth and help them change things that they might not understand? Because let's not forget, we got Hollywood. Our generation got Hollywood. We went on boats. We went to Ibiza. We went to, we wasn't accessible for that generation that we criticizing to get a hold of us. So of course they created a new wave.
That's a fact.
Keep going. Keep doing your thing. That's just it.
I respect that. So with the young DNA, how do you translate that to your son, man? Because little Egypt they out here producing. Like, come on, man. How does that DNA, is that just kind of a thing where it's a byproduct of Swizz and Alicia, so he got it, or is that something that's instilled, or what is that like?
God is the greatest.
Inshallah.
You know, Allah is the greatest. So I don't force my kids. We don't force our kids to do anything. You're doing music, we support it. You're doing art, we support it. You want to play sports, we support it. Whatever you want to do, if it's positive, we support it. You know, my 17-year-old son, you know, he out here producing Playboy. He got him and Playboy Cardi in the studio right now. You know, but he's been producing. He's just been super low with it.
But what's the ear come from? Is that you teaching him? Are you sitting here with him, giving him the ear?
I have nothing to do with it. I didn't have anything to do with Kendrick in Egypt at 5 years old.
Right.
That was a connection that they had. I'm not even on Kendrick's album. You know, I can see if I was like Kendrick's main producer. I don't even have a track on Kendrick.
Right.
They connected at the Super Bowl and that magic happened. My son reached out to Cardi and all the other connects that he have, and they doing their own thing. And that's one thing I'm just proud to sit back and watch. Right. You know, like give your kids that freedom to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna make the best choices every time, but that's where you come in. Yeah. As a parent, that's where you come in and give the best knowledge, you know, information you can, but you're gonna have to let them go through some things.
Facts.
You can't be holding their hand, oh daddy, nah, man. You gotta figure that out.
Right.
I had to figure it out. You understand? Like my work ethic is, I get upset a little bit sometimes because how I used to go hard. I used to 50 beats and only keep six.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to sleep on it, like, but I'm in a position that they shouldn't have to sleep on floors.
Right.
They could if they want to.
Right.
Go hard.
On the DMX, 30 million is still in the,
the
trap.
Go hard.
Right.
You know, but we work hard so our kids can have it a little bit easier, but that don't stop the hustle that they should have.
Yeah. Right. Well, I think, man, it's amazing, man, just to see everything. Like I said, we in the activation, we in the cigar library, shit smooth. I'm drinking the Bacardi.
He giving you the signal?
Oh yeah, I got the signal.
Nah,
but
don't give him no signal, man.
I just want to be respectful, man. I got Swizz Beatz on the show. I need to make sure to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? With everything going on.
I actually want to do this.
Oh man, listen,
you know
I appreciate. Where do you see this? Like, what's the end goal, man? Because it's like you said, we not talking about stop, drop. We ain't talking about like. Everything is just it's a progressive movement. Like, where does Swizz see the vision of like, I'm taking this, right? Because you're, like I said, you're bridging the gap. Like, honestly, for me personally, with Basquiat's and everything, like, you and Hov, like, to me, that's what, you know, kind of made it gravitate to me is like, where do you kind of just see all of this going? Like, what's the end goal for Swizz?
There's no end goal for Swizz. You know why there's no end goal? Because my kids and my kids' I'm building something for them to keep it going. No commissions they're going to be running. The Dean collection is my personal art collection that my kids are going to run. Yeah, it's their personal. So any art that I buy, I can never sell.
So that big ass call is in the crib.
I can never sell. It's a part of the Dean collection. God. So there is no end goal. But to be honest, I'm just now starting. The reason why I say that is because I just now know what I'm doing. Just imagine all this time. I didn't have no real educational support. I didn't have nothing. I just was going with my spirit and my vibe, which we should all stay doing.
Right.
But now I really know what I'm doing.
Right.
Right. And this particular no commission thing that has given back, you know, over $3 million in 2 years back into artists' pockets direct, you know, billions of impressions. We've traveled the world. This is just part one. This ain't even the show. I'm just EQing it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I like that. Facts.
We ain't even start yet.
That's all right. So look, when you purchase pieces, right? Because I saw they had a Basquiat piece that sold for like 110 million, some crazy shit like that recently. That was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
When you purchase pieces, is that something that you're cognizant of, right? Like, just the appreciation value of the art? Because like I said, I'm like many fans that's in the chat room, right? Like I'm trying to get, increase my palette, get into the art. I'm trying to find out where to start. Like when you buy things, are you like, damn, this shit might be worth 100 million later? Or is it just kind of like?
I mean, my message to everybody that's watching, and even yourself, don't get caught up into the hype. It's a lot of hype and art. It's a lot of hype and all these different things.
Right.
Buy from your heart. Collect from your heart. If you see something that you love it, buy it. Now, if it happens to appreciate in time, that's what's up. But don't buy things just because somebody says this is the hot or that or this. Yeah. But now, speaking of Basquiat, which I have on my arm.
You got a Basquiat tat on the arm?
Yeah, I got a Basquiat tat. I mean, it was my mission to let people understand who Basquiat was.
Right.
So I don't know if people remember, but 8 years ago, when I did my deal with Reebok, the reason why I did my deal with Reebok after coming off of Christian Louboutin, could have signed with anyone. They had the license to Basquiat. And I knew that.
Reebok had the license to Basquiat?
Yes.
Wow.
For apparel. And I knew that I can create an entry point for our culture into art through fashion.
Right.
Put Basquiat on every shirt, did the Basquiat sneakers, everything. And that's when people started putting Basquiat in their raps.
Right.
Ross, everybody.
100%.
Right? People thought Basquiat was one of the Marleys on the shirt. That's how far the culture was behind on it.
Right.
Right? But then after that, I pulled away from it because I know that it's going to be very hard for anybody in the culture to get a Basquiat.
Yeah.
Because the price point is in millions.
Yeah.
That's when I brought it down to a level of all living artists. I collect only living artists right now.
Wow.
I might buy an artist that's non-living, but that's very small percentage.
Right.
We should support artists that's living so they can enjoy their fruits while they're living.
That's a fact.
Right?
Real shit.
And I also feel that a royalty should be paid to every artist works that sell for the lifetime of that work.
Wow. Like art publishing.
Yes.
Wow.
That is going to be one of my biggest missions, because imagine if Basquiat was here and he got at least 5% of that over 100-something million. Right?
Man.
Imagine Basquiat being alive and can't participate in that biggest sale ever in the history of art of an African-American artist.
Swizz, you changing the game, dog. That's different rules.
I need us.
Absolutely.
I can't do this by myself.
Facts.
I can have all the plans and all the dreams. It's going to take everybody here to, like, we got to stand for something, or we're going to fall for anything.
So, but how does an artist, right? Like we have, like you said, Basquiat. To me, like I said, and just reading about him, right? Like I know he kind of ran with Warhol a little bit, and he got the torch over here. How does an artist kind of? I feel like Basquiat didn't really get popping until he died, man.
We got to end that.
Yeah.
And we got to support our own culture, and that's why No Commissions is great, because the entry point is through the youth and it's through the culture. 70% of the buyers in my show are new buyers.
Right.
So that means it's a new regime.
Facts.
You understand? So we got to take control of the arts and start to change these rules. And I don't knock galleries. I don't knock other people's shows. I'm not a dealer. I'm not a broker. I'm not a gallery. I'm an advocate for art.
Yeah.
So, and I'm an artist myself. So if I choose to celebrate the artists and let them keep 100%, that's my thing. I'm not expecting for everybody to do that.
That's a fact. If you was a gallery, they're going to come for you though, right?
I don't care. Come for me. I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, come on, man.
Like, come for me.
That's a fact.
Like, what we going to do? What's up?
You know what I mean?
Like, the goons is still, like...
We still active. Don't let the Valley shirt fool you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we stronger than ever.
This is a fact.
I'd rather help you than hurt you.
Yeah.
That's just it. Like, I'm ready. I'm just starting.
Oh my God!
I promise
you. So you don't even understand how inspirational this shit is, just to see somebody from the hood taking it to this level, right? And do you have? So I saw it's the BX to Harvard documentary supposed to be coming out?
Yeah, because a lot of our attention span as a culture is short.
Right.
We have access to too many things, so that's old news now already.
Yeah.
Me going to Harvard. People see me walk across the stage, and now they're on to the next one.
Right.
But when they see the documentary, they're gonna have time to marinate on the process and understand that it's not that hard. What I did wasn't that special.
Yeah.
I just did it. That was the special part. The special part of what I did was I did it. I'm no different than anyone watching this. Like I'm from Jackson Avenue, dog. Like, I didn't get like some I didn't get like some power boost. No, I worked hard.
Yeah.
And I thought outside of the box, and I never let people tell me no. And I never took no for an answer of things that I believed in.
Right.
Even this thing right here, No Commission. Like, this was something I was doing by myself. Bacardi approached me because they wanted to get into the space. And I said, you can get into the space as long as it's not logos next to the artist.
Yeah.
As long as we respecting the artist. And they agreed. And that's why we in business now. The minute that they don't agree with that, as much as I love them, we can't do business. That's with anybody.
Right.
Anybody that we doing business with, any brand that's not for the culture, I can't stand next to.
Right.
Because the people believe and they trust what I say. And that's my currency.
Absolutely.
You understand?
I love that, man. They definitely give me the signal again. I want to make sure we wrap it up. And listen, I'm respectful of the time.
They see I'm in my bag.
Oh, you in your bag. Oh, listen.
They see I'm in my bag.
We getting right here tonight. That's a fact. Listen, I just want to know, lastly, just for the people that's watching, man. Like I said, Swizz, you come from, like, we already know what's up. Bronx, Jackson Ave. You from the hood. We from the hood. How you've been rich? Like I said, I've been reading the stories. You've been rich since 17, 18 years old, millionaire. For somebody that's struggling, they're trying to enter the business, they're trying to enter the game, they want to get in, and they're trying to figure out, like, damn, what the fuck do I do? How do I go? What is Swizz Beatz' advice to anyone that's just trying to enter the culture and make an impact?
Well, I don't think people have to enter the culture. I think they're already a part of the culture. I think what they need to do is to dig inside themselves and see what they love and what's their passion and stick with it. And as far as being rich, I'm rich because I'm healthy. I'm rich because I'm breathing. I'm rich because people love me. I'm rich because I have a good family. and a lot of great friends.
Facts.
Like, money doesn't make you rich.
Right.
I know a lot of poor kings that's on their boats in Saint-Tropez with no family and no life. They'll pay for us to be there. So that's not rich. Rich is being able to do what we're doing right now and giving back to the people and talk to the people. That's rich.
Right.
You understand? Like, money comes and goes. I be forgetting that I gotta make money sometimes. Like, honestly.
Right.
Like, because like people are so poor, all they got is money. Right. My wife put that in a song called Not Even the King. Go listen to Not Even the King.
People so poor, all they got is money.
Some people are so poor, all they got is money.
Wow.
In a minute, we're gonna need that money to heat our houses up because it's about to get real out here.
That's a fact.
You're gonna be burning money.
Right.
Don't base your life off of money. And I know a lot of people say, oh, he could say that because he's rich from the eyes of them looking. Like, recreate your definition of rich. Right?
Right.
Rich is being able to say hi to your mother, spend time with your father, give some great advice to some kids or your kid. That's like real rich. Like, that's everlasting.
Yeah.
We got to start building things that's everlasting. Right? Like, money we're going to spend, that's paper. It comes and goes. They put a value in it to control us. Right?
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk
Like let's really look at it what it is.
Yeah.
I've been rich and broke a bunch of times from the outside looking in, if you want to call rich a money thing, but I've been wealthy my whole life because I have people that love me.
Right.
And that's how I fuel my tank.
Man.
You know, so this could go away tomorrow. I'm gonna still be dancing. I'm gonna still be skating.
I'm gonna be back tomorrow. It ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right up in this shit tomorrow. Listen, yo, I hope y'all understood what just happened, man. This is free jewelry y'all getting. There's so many gems that Swizz done just dropped right now.
Thank you.
For the culture, man. And like I said, I'm one of these people that we gotta give the flowers while people can still smell them, man. And we gotta honor the people that have paved the way, man, and done legendary shit to help further the culture, man, and help progress the culture, man.
Blessings.
So I just want to thank you, man, for taking your time to sit down with me, brother.
Yeah.
This was major, Swizz. You already know I'm out here enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I do want to thank my partners, Bacardi. Like, real talk, it's a lot of companies out there that's not allowing people to do what I'm able to do.
Yeah.
You see this space. I was in here playing Super Cat.
Facts.
We in here having fun. Like, it's not like a corporate vibe. Like, this is for real. And I want to urge corporations and these companies that you talk about being a part of the culture, let the creatives create, man. And that's why I had that on my shirt.
Yeah.
On BBC,
yeah.
Worldwide News, 77
Facts.
million people. Let the creatives create. When you hire a creative, let them create.
Yeah.
Bacardi is a great example of letting the creatives create. And I'm riding with them until they don't want to let the creatives create.
That's a fact.
I hope that's never.
Hope so.
Because we only start.
Oh man, yo, Swizz.
Where's Elliot at though? He's put
Elliot out in
He
New
don't
York.
want no smoke.
Elliot don't want this one. Listen, Elliot, I had to take this one. OG, let me have this one. You know what I'm saying?
I like
so
that.
We out here getting going. Yeah. But yo, listen. First of all, today is my birthday. This is the illest birthday present I done had. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday, King.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So listen, man, I'm just so grateful. Like I said, again. No Commission.
Yeah.
We out here
Miami.
this weekend. Miami.
Basel.
Y'all need to make sure y'all come out here. Art Basel, we celebrating culture, we celebrating history.
Yeah.
And this brother right here is just bringing so many dope pieces. You need to come get in tune with what we got going on, man.
How can we see the full interview?
Oh, the full
I need to see this back. I need this one.
Oh, this is dropping. Listen, this is dropping on YouTube. We got about 3-4 days to edit. I'm gonna make sure my guys get it out.
Yeah.
Chop it up. We gonna get some good B-roll.
Don't cut nothing out though.
Full interviews.
Uncut raw.
Uncut. That's how we doing it.
But let me ask you a question.
Who's
your favorite artist right now?
Artist right now. Rapper right now. Honestly.
Don't think about being political about it.
Right. Listen,
forget all the political stuff.
Yeah.
You personally.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. They just cut the lights off on us. I'm
gonna
keep it a stack right now. The shit that's in my rotation, crazy still, is 444, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
I like that.
I like that though, because the thing is, and this is what I see with guys like you and Hove, right? Is the level of maturity that you show that we supposed to take it to, right? And that's the thing is like when you watching, like we sitting down, we watching, like I've been watching y'all cast since I was a youngin', like, you know what I mean?
Still a youngin'.
Oh yeah, 29, you know. But listen, when I'm watching it, and I'm just looking for the moves, like, damn, how do I move? What's next?
Yeah.
And when I listen to Hove talking that 444 talk and, you know, empowerment and we need to own shit, and like I said, y'all hustling pieces like it's packs. That's what we, you know what I'm saying? You know, where we come from, that's what's going on, and it's showing the elevation and just where we supposed to go as a culture, man.
Believe that.
So that's what's been in my rotation a lot, but I listen to everything, bro. Like,
Yeah.
real talk, man. What's in your rotation? What you been listening to?
I'm a global playlist.
Yeah.
You know, African music is my thing right now.
Right.
You know, shout out to everybody from South Africa and Nigeria. Right. You know, I've been promoting that for a long time 100%. Now.
You early on everything.
You know, even since Fela, I remember people was like,
Fela Kuti, right?
What you listening to the African? What you doing? I'm like,
right.
I'm embracing my roots, right? And because it's all infused. Like the entire world contributes to music.
But where'd you get that from? Was that just like on some Swizz Beatz traveling and got that, or was it just always kind of instilled in?
You know, I've always been an explorer.
Yeah.
You know, just because I come from the Bronx, that was my excuse to do everything outside of the Bronx. Because I could bring that back to the Bronx. I could bring that back to New York, period. Or the world.
Yeah.
But if we don't have people that's going on those journeys themselves, how can we know what's really? Because we just listen to the information that might not be correct. But if I'm saying I'm in Africa, like, you know, my wife, we do a lot of work there.
Yeah.
And I remember hearing Black Coffee and all that over there years ago. I took his whole drive. I was like, I need that.
Right.
And now, you know, Black Coffee, the DJ No Commissions, and all these things here. I'm really proud of the culture right now.
Man.
You know, I'm really proud of it.
All right, last thing. I want to know, because we mentioned the album. You said we got the Poison record. This is the last one. They about to kill me out here. Listen, this is the last one.
We bulletproof in here, bro.
Oh, all right, shit.
This is my building.
We got the vest on tonight, all right.
This is my building.
I like the ownership.
This is my building.
I feel that. So listen, I want to know.
This is my creation. I created No Commissions in school.
Right. You made that in school? At Harvard?
I built this entire platform in school 3 years ago.
Wow.
In the last 2 years, we giving back $3 million, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is my platform.
Right.
Because my partner, but this is I created this. I own this 100%.
Yeah.
We bulletproof in here.
I feel that. I like that. It feels good to be bulletproof, man. Cheers to bulletproof, mother. Make some noise for being bulletproof in here, man. It feels so good.
You know, we here. I'm gonna talk the truth.
Absolutely. Listen, man. Listen. I just want to make sure that the culture understands where we taking it to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because just the bridge between art and music, I feel like it kind of separated a little bit. You know. In these 2000s, in the later 2000s.
You know why? Because of business. The business felt that they can separate the two and earn over here and then earn over there. But art and music is brothers and sisters. That's why we have performances every night.
Right.
Right? Because it's supposed to go together. Since the beginning of time, art and music were together.
That's a fact. 100%.
Why separated? Right? And then going back to my schooling, it was like, we always ignore the business side. It's called music business, art business, fashion business, movie business, architectural business, whatever you want to name, there's a business that's attached to that. And we've been taught to ignore the business and let lawyers and other whatever people handle it.
You don't know what's
Why? Let's change that. Let's stop, as the artists and as the creatives, let's stop letting people take advantage of us because we're just the creatives.
Right.
Do you understand what that word means, creatives? That means that we can manage all things because we're the creatives.
Right.
We can do things that pencils and paper can't determine, or there's no rules to what we can do. So imagine if you add the business part to it, what type of...
Yeah.
That's all I want people to do is just, you ain't even got to go to, I'm not telling you to go to Harvard or you ain't even got to go to an Ivy League school.
Yeah.
You can go online and find your information.
Absolutely. Everything on Google.
You can find everything I learned in school online, dog.
That's a fact.
Okay?
Right.
It's all online.
Right.
Stop coming up with these excuses. Like, our culture want to always come up with these excuses. I don't have this, I don't have that. But you're spending time on social media doing all of the wrong things.
Yeah.
Spend that time, take 50% of your social media time and invest that time into yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Evaluate yourself. Stop looking in the windows of everybody else's life while you sitting there wasting time.
Right.
You know what you can be doing with that time? We don't get that back. Every second I talk, I can't get back.
Facts.
Do your own, invest into yourself, man. That's the biggest investment I ever did. Was into myself. Cut out some of the unnecessary things. It's called time management.
How does the investment in education further what you're doing today, right? That's not necessarily even just, is it just the knowledge part? Is it the connection part? Like what you did in Harvard, you spent 3 years of you got a lot, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on, so you have to dedicate time to that. What does that do for Swizz Beatz in 2017, right? You got that, you got your Harvard degree. How do you kind of manifest what you learned in that classroom?
It's dangerous because it gives you power. Knowledge is power. A lot of people don't want creative people with power, man.
Right.
Just know that.
Right.
Now, I'm the most dangerous I ever been.
Talk about it.
They
Jason
might come
Bourne.
up with something to take me down.
Facts.
I don't care.
We ain't gonna let that happen.
I've been down for too long. And we've been down for too long. Like, take control of your life, man.
Yeah.
Like, but a lot of people are cool with just being cool.
Right.
Oh man, this person got me messed up out here. How does that person got control of your life, bro? He got you messed up because you know him and he's successful and you think you're supposed to get everything that he got because he put the work in and you just know him? Stop it.
Right.
Get up, get your own grind on. Don't let another man be in control of feeding your family.
Facts.
That's a bad, like, why would you do that to your kids?
Absolutely.
All my friends around me got jobs, they work. And all of my people know, don't come to me with 100% of any problem. If you healthy, you alive, and you got a brain in your head.
Right.
Come to me when it's 80 to 90 max.
Yeah.
80 to, I don't want, no, be sensitive to my kids too.
Yeah.
There's no handouts being given in this world.
Right.
And if I keep handing out, which I was doing for a long time, I'm only hurting the people I love. Help the people you love. Don't hurt the people you love by babysitting them. Right? And I tell this to all the new artists that come talk to me. I see them and I see it all the time. They got 50 people around them. And they don't understand. I'm like, you're gonna have to lose about 40.
Right. Right.
You might not understand this now, but you're gonna understand it later.
Absolutely.
You got 40 grown people banking on you to save their life financially while they sit there and roll up for you, talking about they're gonna die for you. I don't want you to die for me. I'm gonna die for myself. I want you to live for your family. I want you to live for yourself. Don't die for me. You understand? When it goes down, I'm gonna pop off myself. I don't need nobody to die for me.
Right.
And I don't want no problems either. I don't got no beef. We doing positive things, just to be clear, but it is what it is.
Right.
Because people like to intrude in being on your space based off of they gonna die for you and all these different things. Listen, we all gonna, like, what?
Yeah.
That's nothing special. That's nothing to talk about.
Right.
What are you doing for yourself? What do you love? Invest into that. I'll help you do that. You wanna go to school? I'll help you go to school. You wanna pursue something? I set up a meeting, like, let's be progressive on how we even handle our friends.
Right.
And tell them no sometimes. Tell them no.
That's big.
Because you're gonna know who your friends are when you tell them no. If you're saying yes all the time, how you gonna know who's your real friend? Tell your friends no.
Right. Man. Oh man, Swizz, man. Yo, brother, you don't even understand.
I'm ready.
You don't even understand how much I appreciate it. Swizz is
ready,
with the smoke today, baby.
I'm ready. The graduation's over.
Listen, graduation. It's birthday season. We
Cheers.
out here drinking.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank y'all for all the love, man, since 17. I just thank y'all, man. You know, without you guys, I wouldn't be me. I recognize that. That's why I take every photo. I sign every autograph. That's why you don't even got to pay to be in my show. That's why the artist can keep 100% of what they sell. These are my thank yous. You know, these are my thank yous, man. Cheers.
Yeah, listen, man, they not cut from this type of cloth no more, man. Listen, y'all need to, like I said, this is free jewelry. We got so many gems out here today. Swizz Beatz, No Commission.
We can start a gold mine.
Oh man, it's out here. I'm going gold digger today, baby.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, my brother.
May Allah bless you with many more.
Thank you, sir.
Keep doing your thing, Ken.
Appreciate that, man.
Yes, man.
Appreciate that. Yo, Rap Radar, Cigar Talk. This was beyond special. If this didn't help you, I don't even know what to tell you, man.
Yeah.
This is so many jewels. I'm inspired. I hope you're inspired. We gonna sign off. Make sure you tune in Cigar Talk, Swizz Beatz.
I'm lit too.
Rough
right
Riders.
now.
Oh, he lit. Oh,
lit.
my God, I got Swizz Beatz lit. This is the best birthday I done ever had. It's a wrap, man.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all, man.
Zone, man. Blessings to everybody. Sky's not the limit, it's just a view. Blessings.
Oh. Fire.